Welcome back, it's Jennifer McCreath, part 2 of my interview reacting to the Jenner ABC 2020 Diane Sawyer interview. I was just talking about how excited I am that we're finally seeing a portrayal of a trans woman who is not exclusively attracted to men. And it's a gentle reminder that trans people can be heterosexual, bisexual, homosexual, pansexual, or asexual. And I was talking about how if you're a trans woman who is attracted to women, it can be doubly tough to figure yourself out. A lot of trans women, obviously born male, or who are attracted to males, falsely perceive themselves to be gay men. And it isn't until they go through some experiences in life that they realize, no, this isn't it. It's not that I'm a gay man, I need to be a woman. I'm a woman who's attracted to men, I'm actually straight. But for the lesbian trans women, it's tough, because I'm a good example, as was Bruce Jenner apparently. Born with a penis, you're a male, you grow up, you're attracted to women, all of a sudden something doesn't feel right. So then the first thing you ask as sexual attraction, maybe I'm not attracted to women. Well, as Bruce said in that interview, I've never been with a man, never really desired that, and same with me. I've always known I like women, and I'm attracted to women. The only one problem is I don't have the right body parts. And so coming out as trans, first of all, coming out as gay lesbian is tough enough for anyone to figure that out. But when you're trans and you don't realize you're trans, it can be even more challenging. I didn't know what the heck was going on. And luckily, as I grew older and there was this thing called the internet, where there's so much great information and other people out there, thank you to all the trans pioneers who came before me, going way back to Christine Jorgensen in the 50s, Renee Richards in the 70s, and I'll point out specifically Andrea James and Danielle Eschini, whose websites I discovered in 2006, 2007, trans women who had recently completed their trans journey and had documented such online. I realized that, you know what? Yes, trans people, this is a legitimate medical condition. It can happen. It does happen. It doesn't mean you're mentally ill. It doesn't mean you belong on Jerry Springer. What it does mean is that you were born with the wrong parts, and you must intervene to eliminate the dysphoria and to be comfortable with yourself. Hormones, surgeries, legal name changes, and everything else that goes along with that. And by the way, it doesn't matter who you're attracted to. If you're trans, you're trans. It doesn't matter that you like women. If you're a woman and you have male parts, it's never really going to work. It's never going to be comfortable. So I essentially came out not only as a trans woman, but as a lesbian. And of course then came the challenging journey, and I can see a lot of myself in terms of the pattern. Obviously I'm not an Olympic gold medalist, but I was a well-known marathon runner who early into the transition took it upon myself to use my marathon running label to raise awareness and acceptance to trans issues. So to a lot of people, that's the first transgender marathon runner that's ever gone public. And I got the World Out Games, as those of you who know me, to create a trans category. And I didn't really win, I was awarded a gold medal for my efforts, being the first person to stand up and say, hi, I'm trans, I'm in the middle of a transition, by the way, I run marathons. And I'm willing to travel halfway around the world to an international sporting competition. Athletics. There's a world that's still very stuck in the past. We're just starting to come to terms with the fact that, oh my goodness, there might actually be gay people in the NHL, the NFL, the NBA, the Major League Baseball. Heck, there's been lesbians playing tennis, out lesbians since the beginning of time. There's even a trans tennis player from the 70s, of course, Renee Richards. So guess what? If 10% of society is gay and lesbian, 10% of your hockey team is probably gay and lesbian, 10% of your football team, 10% of everywhere there's no such thing as we don't have gays or lesbians in this field of, or this industry. It's just that the people haven't come out publicly and told you such. Watch the tape, I guess, first and foremost. I guess ABC's got the full program documented on their website, available in the States. For those of you like myself outside of the States, shh, somebody put a bootleg recording on YouTube. Just search for it. It's not me, but I thank the person who's done that. Will Bruce Jenner's public transition, involvement with this TV world, cause negativity? I say no. I'm really excited. I came into this apprehensive, concerned, worried. I've read what people are saying. This could be bad. This could be bad for us. I disagree. I think this is great. I am excited. I'm really excited to see a well-spoken, articulate person at 65 years of age, confident and comfortable with themselves, who has access to mainstream media. Gaining access to mainstream media is a challenge for any minority group that's looking to do advocacy and activism work. Jenner has that. Jenner says, look, as I say, don't judge all trans people by what you see here. We are all different. But at the same time, Bruce was giving, you ask me a question, I'll give you a theory, then I'll give you my personal answer. Bruce is, as he admits, I'm new to this, I'm learning, but I think he's going to do a great job. If this is going to be, nothing against Janet Mock and Laverne Cox, they're doing a great job, but I think it's important for the world to see diversity. We need to see older trans people. We need to see lesbian trans women. We need to see athletes. And this ultimately proves trans people are everywhere. The concept of, no, that could never happen to me, that could never happen to someone in my family, that only happens on the news. Guess what? It can happen to anyone. It can happen to an Olympic athlete. It can happen to a reality TV star, fashion, whatever the hell they are, Kardashians. Sounds like Bruce has done a great job researching this. Very empathetic person, worried about how the family will think. Wants everyone to transition along with him. He's actually said, you can call me Bruce, use the pronoun he. This is the last time I will do that, though. I'm gonna take some time away from TV, work on this transition, then come back as the new me. I can sort of relate to that too. Usually you don't see trans people go public till they're deep into the transition, almost finished, passable. And usually the ones you see on TV are beautiful supermodels. Jenna Talcova, a good example of one up here in Canada. I remember back in 2008, as I'm sure those of you in Newfoundland, I did a Bruce Jenner-like TV series. Here was this person that looks like a man saying, I am a trans woman and I'm about to start this major journey. I set the table well in advance. I went on even before I met one doctor and took one hormone pill or had any surgery and said, this is what this topic is. I'm living in your city. I'm just a plain old boring regular person who loves to run marathons and feed the ducks, and I pay attention to political issues. Just because someone's trans doesn't mean they're stupid or incompetent. If a trans person is educated, they keep that education. A bachelor degree is a bachelor degree. And as Bruce said, it's still me. You're not losing anybody. If anything, I'm being more true to myself. And great job, Diane Sawyer, ABC. Tremendous job on that piece. Out of all the trans documentary biographies I've watched, I'd say that's got to be the best one. This is a must-watch for everyone. Trans community members who are concerned, take a deep breath and relax. This is going to be a good thing. It's going to be positive and helpful, and we can feel excited and proud. Bruce Jenner says he's willing to work with the trans community. You're in that trans community, I'll be more than happy. I don't know if there's something little old me can do, but if there's ever an opportunity to reach out and work together, you can guarantee you I'll be all over that. 100% excited and supportive. Everyone who knows a trans person, heck, everyone should watch. I don't care who you are. You should watch this video. It's a beautiful educational piece about trans issues, and I was blown away. I started crying at the end of it. It was an amazing documentary. Congratulations, Bruce Jenner. You've got a new fan. Not necessarily because I don't know anything about this TV show. I probably still will not watch the Kardashians, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye on Jenner and being as supportive as possible. So there you have it, just me, my raw emotional reactions to what I just saw. And I gotta say, folks, I think we can all feel very excited about this. I'm going to stop rambling on now. So thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day.